Hey everybody, Steve the Average Gamer. We're back in the Star Realms campaign. Let's hop right back in to Chapter 8 for the Empire. And we're now on Mission 51, Sending a Message.
The exploding star caused many sensor disruptions, and the blobs are taking advantage. Thanks to the supernova, blob incursions into Star Empire space are at an all-time high. Your damaged bases and colonies are being aggressively stripped of materials. Time to make an example of these bulbous green bags of goo.
And if you note on the right side here, it does say bags of goo, not blob. I don't want to say dehumanizing because they're obviously not human, but de-blobbing them, I guess. The achievements for this one's a little difficult. Just full warning, I don't think I've actually ever gotten all 3 achievements for it, and it's win with the War World in your deck, so that's a 5 cost base. War World and Royal Redoubt, the 6 cost, and also the Star Fortress in your deck. This is where it becomes a kind of a pain in the ass, and it's the special rules for this mission. When either player discards a card, they lose 3 authority. So I need to go heavy on Star Empire because if the AI is making me discard, you're losing health every single time. And it's going to be a way to whittle the AI down a little bit. Both sides going to be starting off with 60. I got a standard deck to start with, and he has a Spike Pod, which a Spike Pod, if you remember from the last episode, it's essentially a 5 attack unit that lets you scrap up to 2 cards in the trade row. It only costs you 1. To go with. Unfortunately, I've got a very bad start here. I can pick up a Corvette, but I need to get some bases, I need to get some defenses. I need my computer to not stall out like it just did there. I know the trading post is a good one to pick up, but the blob wheel is going to give me an attack every turn, and it's also going to let me pick up an extra card here and there. There's a War World, and I may actually scrap the blob wheel to get it right now. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'll grab him. I'm going to grab the Spike Pod because that's going to help me get through the pile a little bit faster. I need to start going for Star Empire cards. As soon as they come out, I need to start collecting them all up and using them. I'm actually going to go for the Cutter here just to give me that 4 authority each time it comes out. I don't have enough for the trading post on this one. And I am a little bit behind in recording. I'm recording this maybe an hour before it's going out, but I was planning on doing a big episode on stress and things that you can do to kind of relax. I'm getting rid of the command ship on that one. It's kind of hard to do right now. There's a lot going on in my life, so I'm trying to get these recordings in when I can, but it's not the easiest thing to knock out with my schedule at the moment. But there are going to be some changes to my personal life schedule in the next week or so. So keep an eye out for that. That's actually going to have some positive impacts on the channel. Now we're finally being able to do some damage here. I'm going to go for the Federation Shuttle. Give me a little bit of trade. Boom, boom, boom. Wanted to make sure both those bases were taken offline. I got some good blobby cards coming in my way. And he's going to do a boatload of damage to me. Damn. Alright. I'm going to scrap him. I'm going to go for the frigate because I want to make sure the AI starts discarding. I'm going to scrap the blob world and the freighter. Let's see how this works out for us. Man, all I have is attack here. There we go. So he's going to lose 3 authority just on this turn. So he's down to 24. He discards. He drops to 21. Nice. Now, what did he just pick up? I think he just picked up a card without paying for it. It might have been the customs frigate there. I'm going for the frigate here just so he can't make me force a discard. I'm going to go for the attack here. I'm not doing well health-wise, so I need to start doing this. And he's got 4 attack on that card alone. I'm dead. Come on, finish me off. There you go. Alright, let's make another run at this guy. Like I said, the War World was the only card of a consequence to actually come out during that last game. It's kind of hard to actually get all the bases you need when they're not coming out. Really, you got rid of the recycling station. Well, I'm getting the next recycling station because that's going to come in handy for me. A little bit of trade, a little bit of defense. It's going to be an ally ability for the... I didn't get the Corvette. I got the Spike Pod and the Cutter. He picked up the Corvette. Damn. Alright, let's swap him out. Oh. Okay, yeah. That even applies for this. That's not good. Okay, lesson learned there. I am not actually going to use this. This is really just going to be used for one trade every turn, because I don't want to sacrifice 3 authority just to get rid of a Viper I don't want. Also helps when he gets blown off the field quickly. Get this guy, have him in reserve. Patrol Bot's not bad. I actually do like the Patrol Bot. It's just a card that I have a very hard time forcing myself to get it in these playthroughs. I got 5 trade coming in. So I'm going to go for the Imperial Fighter, and ooh. I'm actually going to go for the Customs Frigate, just so I can kind of demonstrate what it does. Keep the trade. Do that, knock him down to 50. Still don't have anything worth getting yet, unfortunately. Draw up, see what we can get. Get rid of those 2, because those can do more damage to me. I can go as high as 5 trade here. I'm going to. Go for the frigate to force more discards. This is a bit of a catch-22 with the Star Empires. I'm thinking about this. Because you want to get more cards to let you draw and discard, but at the same time, it's not actually going to work in your favor. I'm going for the Blob Carrier here because it's the obvious pickup to get any ship without paying for it. Alright, we got our Customs Freight. Let's see what we can buy with it. Alright then. So any ship with a cost of 4, note the missile mech, the base, obviously, and the mothership are all unavailable. I'm going to go for the frigate to get that, even though the ram is just as worthy a buy. I'm going to scrap the mothership and the missile mech to keep them from falling into AI hands. And let's going to do this. Down to 30. And note, I still don't have any of the bases I need. Here's the first one right here. He's going to discard 3, so he's losing 9 health on the outset. I want to grab this to make sure I have at least one of the achievements. I haven't seen Royal Redoubt or the Star Fortress come through yet. So he's going to drop down to 14 health. That's just fun to do. Alright. What do I have left? Do that. I'm going to go for the trade here. I want to try to get Royal Redoubt if it's available and if it comes up on the next playthrough. No. Okay. And actually, I'm just going to end the mission on this one because I don't know what's coming down yet. I've got a massive deck. This is what I have left in my deck to go through. And the odds of getting the right combination of cards, even though I've got the freighter, the cutters, the customs frigate, the patrol bot, a lot of stuff that could buy me a lot of cards, the trade row is my enemy on this one. More than the AI because I can't actually get all the cards that I need. So if the cards are coming out better than they did in my gameplay, and you're able to kind of build up your line and keep that line solid, I don't see any problem with getting Royal Redoubt and the Star Fortress into your deck before the AI scraps them. That's something that's a problem that is frequently encountered in this mission with that Spike Pod, is the AI will just scrap everything. Whether they need it or not, or you need it, they're going to just scrap all the cards and prevent you from getting the card you actually need and prevent you from getting all these achievements. Alright, gonna try to work on something a little bit different for later in the week. I know Christmas is coming up for those of you who observe it, and gonna try to do some special stuff in the next week or so, but right now I may just continue blasting on through. The record date on this is December 18th, and that could well be the record date for the rest of this chapter. I'm gonna push through and see what I can do here. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying this series. Thank you all for watching, and I shall see you all later.